In the next step, we're gonna see how code changes trigger builds and deploys into the cluster automatically using Jabos. So now everything's set up. We have Jabos operating in our Minikube cluster, and we have our own configuration that links to a repo we created and defines the several objects we need to build. The next step, if we want to make a code change, is to actually make a commit and push it. So before we do that, note the number of the commit that we have right now. We can also look into the pod that has been deployed, and we can see the output that we have right now. And now let's make a code change. So to do that, we're just going to use the GitHub UI. And we're going to add another line to the log just to make something visible. Once we've done that, we're going to have a new commit in the repo. That means Jabos has already picked up on that and has started building the manifest and the image. Just as in the first deploy, the manifest, the new manifest was completed before the image was built. As you can see, the deployment already shows the new commit for the image. As it is not yet available, it will fail. What that means is that we cannot yet use the new version. It does not mean that the deployment is down, as it already has been green. It was available and it still is using the old replica. Oh, replica set. And we're going to just wait until the new image is built and pushed. We should see the deployment retrying until the image is available, upon which it will go back to being green. At that point, we should see the new version live. And as it went to green, we can now look into the pod that is implementing it. And we can see the new code running inside that pod. So now we have a way of automatically deploying any code changes directly out of Git into our cluster. And that should demonstrate the GitOps CI/CD process. Of course, there are a lot of details that were not covered in the demo, such as private repos and other kinds of image registries, other kind of manifest types. These can all be read in the documentation and the API docs.